Welcome to Jordan Maxwell Files. Check the book, Hidden in Plain Sight by Jordan Maxwell, on Amazon.com to learn more. Saturn and Christians. This story of Saturn, so-called the Black Sun, has become the basis for secret schools of mystery and ancestral theologies that have influenced Hollywood authors, poets, and screenwriters with rituals based on sex and blood, the sciences, and the arts. Alchemically driven, it is the conflict between the love of money and the love of justice. It is both the word and the flesh from the beginning of human experience, the origin of both civilization and war. It is the history of humanity according to the mystery schools, and they are reflected in the cult of Saturn and in Hollywood movies. The worship of Saturn is based on a form of deification that has been personified by the celestial object that we have come to know as the planet Saturn, with the concept of Saturn either as a celestial object or as a variation of the deity, highly revered above other deified celestial bodies, even more so than our contemporary sun and moon. It's difficult to pinpoint when and how this belief began, as there are conflicting views on it. Although there are numerous ancient civilizations dating back thousands of years that hint at the possibility, but more on that in a moment. The contemporary concept has been reinforced by a detailed re-examination of our ancient mythologies in relation to the history of planet Earth and the rest of our solar system. Hollywood is a druidic company. The Oscar is a statuette given to the winner of the Hollywood Awards, Magic Wand, representing Ptah, or the Lord of Magic, who was a creator god in Egyptian mythology, master builder, patron of Freemasonry. He was the patron of architects and craftsmen. In Freemasonry, the creator of everything is represented with the all-seeing eye, the Eye of Horus or Providence. Horus is known as the Great Architect. The logo of the Film Academy has been transformed into a golden pyramid. It was associated with Ptah in the 5th dynasty, being the priest of Ptah the Sokars, backwards Oscar. It is also linked with pyramid texts. In the Middle Empire, he is worshipped as Osiris-Okata in the Temple of Abydos, continuing this trinity in the New Empire and during the Third Intermediate Period. Secret societies consider the pharaohs of Egypt to be a kind of druids of antiquity. A number of researchers claim that the ring planet Saturn may have occupied a position closer to Earth in the solar system. According to mythology, Saturn was visible from Earth and occupied a relatively fixed north polar position in the sky, which Earth, Mars, and Venus were somehow locked in some kind of celestial alignment with Saturn, with the added possibility that this group of celestial bodies once existed outside of our current solar system, that Saturn may have been a small sub, star brown dwarf, etc. A good number of the festivals celebrated around the winter solstice period have their partial origins in the festival of Saturnalia. One, which is still celebrated today, is Christmas. During Saturnalia, delicacies in human form were consumed and jovial singing was performed in the streets, making it a precursor to the modern gingerbread and carol. Saint Nicholas is accompanied in the Eastern Alps by a black demon who is a cane and punishes bad children. The terms Santa and Satan are equal to each other when exchanging a single letter suggests that they are closely related, as is often the case with great antagonists. The well or chimney, through which Santa comes when she invades houses as well, points to the celestial smith Hephaestus/Vulcan, or the demiurges in the Ogygia cave of Saturn/Kronos, from which Saturn and Satan derive etymologically and astromythologically. The Canaanites reappeared historically as Phoenicians, who sacrificed children to Molech/Molech, and is somewhat interchangeable with Tophet, Nimrod, and El, The association was recorded 100 AD by Philo from the Phoenician History of Byblos, as reported in Eusebius, Preparatio Evangelica. The Tower of Babel had a temple to Moloch on the roof. The first account of each of these deities represented a god with horns and were sometimes worshipped by an idol reminiscent of a ram or a bull. The Phoenician religion also practiced ritual infantile sacrifices in the worship of the divine deity Saturnine Baal, also Baal Hammon and Baal Karnim. Some Baal idols also took the form of a bull. The leitmotif of the Macho Cabrio, Goat of Mendes, / the bull has been mistaken for the owl. Moloch and Baal are the same as the wisdom of the females of Sophia, Athena, and Minerva, the powerful occult / arcane symbol of Saturn, which explains a lot why it was taken as a symbol of Adam Weishaupt's Masonic perfectibilists and why the streets around the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. They were designed in the shape of an owl sitting on top of a pyramid. This rite can be traced back to Arabia, India, Egypt, Gaul, and among the Scythians. In the Bible, it says that the curse of the Israelites fell on families addicted to practice of Saturn. The Canaanites even included the food or bread roll from the body of Baal. Osiris prohibited this practice in Egypt. In the following days, it was replaced by a ram. Also popular in Canaan was a festival of human meat called Carnival, or the eating of meat and ritual sacrifice of firstborn. The cakes offered to the Queen of Heaven were these same hot rolls or brioches. The Third Reich's obsession with the occult and arcane belief systems is well documented, most notably the swastika later, and the Nazis / SS adopted the symbol Black Sun. The Black Sun symbol is highly respected in multiple beliefs. The origin of the Black Sun symbolism certainly predates theosophy. Mesoamerican mythology symbolized her as the god Quetzalcoatl or the feathered serpent and her relationship with the underworld. The theosophical connection with the Black Sun and the Nazis is nevertheless relevant, especially the references to Saturn. This half-moon portion is the lowest portion of the Saturn symbol that also resembles a sickle or a scythe. These are of particular interest because the symbolism of the planet Saturn and the Roman agricultural god Saturn often addresses themes of death. In Chinese symbolism, the symbol of Saturn embodies a concept of government, imperial control, and regulation. It is noteworthy that the symbol of the cross has also been interpreted as a hammer. The hammer and sickle adorn the emblems of many associated communist and socialist groups and organizations around the world. The symbols are accompanied by a 5-pointed star. The combination of the hammer and sickle is a symbol of the worker, often someone who works the land. Saturn equals agriculture and harvest. The first use of the tools in the Soviet-Russian emblem included the golden rays of the earth toward the sun, surrounded by many grains. Black cubes or stones are easily associated with Saturnian beliefs. The black stone in alchemy is also known as a philosopher's stone. All these symbols, in essence, are from ancient Druidic Europe. In short, the god worshipped of the Kaaba accepted, or even demanded, child sacrifice, and such sacrifices were featured of Saturn worship. Thus, the Kaaba is also a sanctuary of Saturn. Orthodox Jewish men wear cubic black boxes called tefillin in Aramaic and totafot in Hebrew, with leather head and arm straps during weekday morning prayer. Check the book Hidden in Plain Sight by Jordan Maxwell on Amazon.com.